Fubuki walked down the busy street with her usual air of confidence. Behind her followed the Blizzard Bunch, their black outfits making them look intimidating. Their collective presence was enough to make passers-by nervous, but anyone who knew them would agree. They were reliable. Still, there was one glaring issue they couldn't ignore: their car. It sucked. Fubuki had finally had enough of renting cars and said, "We need our own car." Eyelashes, always the voice of practicality, spoke up hesitantly. "But we don't have enough money to buy one." Fubuki turned to face her group. "All of you get paid by the Hero Association. Can't you save up some cash?" Mountain Ape scratched the back of his head awkwardly. "Well, our income isn't looking too great." Fubuki said. "We need to earn more money," she said firmly. "At least 5 million yen." 5 million? The group exclaimed, their shock written all over their faces. Fubuki didn't flinch. "There are 35 of us. If we work together, it shouldn't be that hard." But even she had to admit, 5 million wasn't pocket change. "How do we make that much money?" Eyelashes muttered. Fubuki said, "There are flyers everywhere," she said, a glimmer of determination in her voice. "It should be easy to find something." She looked back at her team, her gaze unwavering. "This is for the future of the Blizzard Group. Notify everyone. We're going to make it happen." From that day on, all the members of the Blizzard Group started working part-time jobs. After just 1 week, everyone was exhausted and overworked. Despite their hard efforts, they only managed to save 3.5 million yen. There was still a long way to go. But this was bad. If their part-time jobs wore them out so much that they couldn't perform their duties as heroes, then what was the point? And then there was Fubuki. She said, "You've all done well. It wasn't easy, but I managed to fulfill my part of the deal." With that, boom, she dropped a stack of cash in front of them. Everyone stared in shock. It was around 2 million yen. "This should be plenty to buy the car," Fubuki said, visibly tired. The group was stunned. It had taken all 34 of them working together to save 3.5 million, but Fubuki alone had managed to earn 2 million in just 1 week. Unable to contain their curiosity, they asked in unison, "Miss Blizzard, how did you make so much money in so little time?" Fubuki smirked. "Some people are willing to pay a lot," she replied. "So I used my body." There was an awkward silence. "What do you mean?" someone muttered nervously. Lily hesitated before asking, "Miss Fubuki, isn't it nasty to do something like that?" "Of course it was nasty," Fubuki said matter-of-factly. At this point, everyone was too scared to ask any more questions. Breaking the silence, Eyelashes finally spoke. "Why would you go this far, Miss Fubuki?" Fubuki looked at her team and said, "It's not a big deal. I did it for the sake of the Blizzard Group." Hearing this, everyone broke into tears. They felt pathetic. They couldn't allow Fubuki to shoulder this burden alone. They vowed not to let her do any more part-time jobs. "We'll make more money," someone shouted. "Bring us more work flyers." Fubuki blinked in confusion. "Work flyers? What are you talking about?" she asked. The team froze. "Wait, what have you been doing all week?" Fubuki asked, raising an eyebrow. It was then that she explained. "I wasn't doing part-time jobs. I was talking about bounty flyers. I caught 2 B-class and 1 C-class criminals on bounty missions. Hunting bounties and monsters is the fastest way to earn money." She paused, looking at the group. "Wait a minute. What exactly have the rest of you been doing all week?" The group exchanged guilty glances, realizing they might have completely misunderstood Fubuki's plan. A few days later, there it was, a shiny, brand-new car. This would be the Blizzard Group's private vehicle. Everyone stood admiring its beauty. Suddenly, Lily received a call. A few kilometers ahead, in the business district, a monster was on the loose. The team buzzed with excitement. This was a great opportunity. Fubuki shouted, "Let's go by car." But as they drove, they got stuck in a traffic jam. The monster wasn't that far ahead. Someone suggested they might reach it faster on foot. Fubuki shook her head. No way. What did we buy this car for if not to use it? From her window, we can see Hiro, caped Baldy, running past them. A few seconds later, there was a loud noise, and everything went silent. The traffic started moving smoothly again. Someone else took care of the monster.